Hi, I'm Mary Gretchen Chaves from the University of the Philippines, Cebu, and I shall be presenting the results of the study entitled Online Competency Readiness and Challenges Remote Learning Experiences among Tertiary State University Management Students. Our agenda are as follows: the background of the study, the research problem and objectives, significance of the study, literature review, methodology, results and discussion, and conclusion and recommendations. The COVID 19 pandemic has disrupted the education system and has pivoted the traditional face to face teaching, learning, in person modality into no face to face, distant, or even online learning. The University of the Philippines adopted remote learning starting the first semester academic school year 2020-2021, and when implemented, transition accustoming challenges were encountered. The online environment leverages on technological tools and that the students must take responsibility for their learning, according to Schultz and Demers. More than just adjusting to the new teaching and learning setup, the overarching goal of educators is to ensure that learner centric course objectives are achieved. And so, midway the semester, this professor, researcher, wanted to study and wanted to find out and evaluated the students' perceptions of their learning experiences with the purpose of recalibrating for improvement whenever necessary. And so the research problems were as follows. What are the learners' perceptions of the degree of importance of the online competence factors? And what are their self assessment of their online readiness competency levels? To what extent have the learners been learning so far? And is there a significant correlation between the students' self report on their learning and their perceptions of the degree of importance of the online competence factors and the self assessment of their online readiness competency levels? For the significance of the study, according to Belair et al., student engagement through the use of appropriate technology enhances student performance and course satisfaction. In order for the students to be engaged, satisfied with the course, and to perform well, they must possess the basic competencies of self directed learning and the technology mediated learning adeptness. Having information on this will guide teachers to design calibrated online learning and even upskilling interventions. For the review of literature, Hong et al. Earlier on developed the online learning readiness scale, which generated 5 dimensions to include self directed learning, motivation for learning, computer and internet self efficacy, learner control, and online communication self efficacy. Of late, Chung et al. Adapted the Hong et al. Online learning readiness scale to study the online readiness of Malaysian college students. Martin in 2020 developed an instrument called Student Readiness for Online Learning with 4 subscale competencies as follows: online student attributes, time management, communication, and technical competencies. He examined the student readiness for online learning in 2018 through the dimensions of importance placed by the student in online learning, students' confidence in their ability as measures of readiness. For the methodology of the study, the survey adapted the student readiness for online learning of Martin through the voluntary participation of 53 junior BS management students in 2 courses of Introduction to Marketing. The study measured the students' assessments, which are crucial competency factors for success associated with remote learning. Specifically, the study investigated the students' online readiness measured in terms of their perceptions and the degree of importance of the online readiness competence factors and their assessment of their competency levels on these factors. Also investigated were the students' assessment of and asking them to rank 8 online learning issues and factors, which also included the lack of technical skills in using online learning. For results and discussion, Table 1 shows the scores of the student readiness online factors, and the ones highlighted in yellow are the factors in terms of having the students ask them for the importance of those factors, and the ones highlighted in blue are the ones the level of confidence in terms of the competency. If you will see, those that are in yellow, or the students gauge them in terms of importance, the four factors are all important, and that in terms of the confidence level, except for technological competence confidence level, which is moderately confident, all other three factors are rated by student as somewhat confident. So here, Table 2 presents the correlations between the student's self-assessment of having been learning in the course so far and the student readiness online learning factors. So you will see here that the learners evaluated as important the four student readiness online competence factors, and somewhat confident to moderately confident in terms of the confidence level on those competence factors. And if we take a look at the correlations, you will see that it's only the online student attribute importance that is not correlated, but all other factors are correlated with the self-report of been learning in the course so far. So the learner's perceptions of the degree of importance of the online competence factors and their assessment of their competency levels significantly correlate moderately with their self-report of having been learning in the course hitherto. The learners also rated the lack of technical skills in using online learning least among 8 of the online learning factors that need to be addressed. This suggests that the learners already possess the basic online learning competencies. In conclusion, it is important to address the non-competency online factors, which were ranked by the students' learners in the order of priority: unreliable internet connectivity, difficult to understand content, many different online learning methods used by different teachers, lack of motivation due to absence of face-to-face contact with teachers and classmates, difficulty to focus due to distractions, slow-performing personal devices, and limited broadband data. It is also important before the start of classes that teachers must evaluate the online learning readiness of their learners. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.